Look at this messed up Festiva. I know it's a Fiesta. It's just everybody always calls the wrong other car the wrong thing, so Festiva. So someone shoved in a drivetrain from a, I believe it's either going to be like that weird 90s bubbly two-door Ford Escort, or it's going to be like the 2002 or 2001 like super riced out Ford Focus SVT. Could be wrong. So those engines I know always like to go pop. So this one is definitely not great because it's sat forever and corroded a bunch of stuff, and I'm guaranteed that it's got some water in it at some point that was, I don't know, someone was trying to do individual throttle bodies before they even made this thing actually fit. They cut the frame rail. Oh, there we are. So I'm gonna basically fix that. The guy that actually needed this thing dropped off here because he wasn't gonna be at his house for like a week or so was like, hey, if you find stuff like that, fix it for me. It would be really cool for you. So I'm gonna do that, and I don't know, maybe we'll make $500 or so. It'll be a little more than the gas tank job on that Celica. And yeah, context. It's like I'm doing little side jobs like this are really cool to see if I can actually like get better at it and hopefully pay off the house like before it's even fall this year. And then I can say F you to the current job employment places and go full time on Crosley builds and stuff. Fun stuff. I don't know how else to say it. It's cool. So yeah. Oh, it's like the jacket's still on me. There we go. So yeah, as you see, when you go inside the car, you find the hood. That's for the outside of the car. Also, you said there was something messed up on the hood, but it looks awfully nice. Maybe it was the rough spots at the edges? It's not really something I would have to fix for the guy. But I wonder how many miles. Okay, 76,000. This is quite awesome. I also found out my dad actually had one of these back in the 80s, so it's a bit of a kind of a fun history. Just, well, like Dad actually helped me push this thing into the garage where he's like, I had one of these. The doors don't come off because they're welded on, just like the fender, which I will show you because it's like a really bad design. But hey, that's how Ford of the UK did all these things. So we'll try and show it. Actually, we'll do this. Here we go. So, yeah, that right there, using my finger to point, that right there, that little flush tab thing, is where the fender is literally just welded to the structure of the door frame. And right here, same thing going on. There's no bolt. It's literally just spot welded to the door frame. Not a great idea or design. However, this makes a Festiva feel heavy, and it makes a Crosley seem really heavy. So it's a little concerning. There's not really any safety structure, but it is a really neat one. And if I remember correctly, yeah, because it's technically these guys imported it a few other places along the world, you had this cool little like national flag thing going on. I thought that's really neat. So yeah, just little things. I don't think I can open up the hatch yet. I'll probably find some little tab things from part outs to fix it to where his license plate will go on. And we'll try to get to the other side to show more. So, yeah. Oh yeah, check out the radio. It's a super tuner. That's sick. Very. Yeah. So there's no seats in here. Some random other little parts. Not really sure what the end goal is. The guy who bought this car actually has two other Fiestas. He's wanting to just, well, put the correct drivetrain in this, and he gave me the go-ahead to literally just, however it worked out well, get this thing out of here. So I'm probably just going to drop the cradle of it down and literally just use the engine hoist or just my green jack and pick up how light this car is and just like roll it over the engine as it's flopped over. So that's the game plan. Probably won't work that way, but it'll be a fun thing to check out in the meantime. Also, this makes me feel a lot better about how I built the Crosley because check out the welds. That is a extremely cold weld. Notice how it looks like a bunch of like, what is it, Cocoa Puffs? So, yeah, it just looks like they stacked on top of the metal and not burned into the metal. So, there's also not even that much of a weld going on. It's crude. So, we'll hack that, or probably just like tap that with a hammer. It'll go pink and break off. And then that I will show you guys how to fix correctly because, if you're your own mechanic, You don't even need a welder twice or half as big as this thing. But I can at least show you how to properly set up the wire and stuff and gas and other things to fix like small repairs like this that other people would look at and go, oh my gosh, it's ruined. So yeah, it's fun stuff. We'll cover it in a little bit. But for now, I think I'm just going to go over here and get a cool like ending pick. Yes.